the man himself is letting it be known. Okay. Yes, it sucks that this whole little Oscars fan favorite category is not going to consider Zack Snyder's Justice League as a nominee, I guess you could say, because it wasn't released in theaters. That's why it's not eligible. I know there was people out there that were still trying to tweet that. I mean, I think it's dumb. I think it should be eligible because it's more cinematic than most movies that are out there. It just sucks that it didn't get a theatrical release, which it should have, of course. But those dickheads over there in Warner Brothers they kind of suck. What can we say? So, anyways. But Zack Snyder posted on his Vero the other day that, yes, Army of the Dead, in fact, it is eligible for this category right here. Movie Lovers Unite Oscars, hashtag Oscars fan favorite, hashtag cheer moment right there. So, you got all that right there. You heard the man. He wants it to get out there. So, what's interesting about this whole thing, though, because apparently it is like, it's going back and forth. Apparently that Cinderella movie has a lot of stans. That Camilla singer, which I'm not really familiar with her work, she has a lot of stans, and we've talked about this. We talked about this on Monday, but she has a lot of people. A lot of people that are backing it up. So it's going back and forth. You know what I hate about it, though? This is what I hate about this whole thing. It's the fact that people can just spam the absolute shit out of this whole thing. Like, you go to the website, first off, register, put your email in, and vote for the movie. That's what you got to really do. I think they're looking at that more than anything, because when it comes to Twitter, I mean, you just have fans that are just spamming their whole timeline. And apparently you could have like up to 20 tweets. That's a lot of tweets. Okay? So I'm not going to spam my Twitter timeline. Don't worry. I'll still every day post something. Maybe like when it gets closer to the whole thing, I'll post, 2 or 3 times, but I'm not going to spam my shit. I hate the whole fucking spamming thing. That's the thing. It's like, can we just let this one tweet, one vote, or something like that? Or I don't know. I just wish it was a little bit different, but it's just like you have fans on both sides, which I never thought that the Snyder fandom would be up against the Cinderella fandom or the Camilla fandom, whatever the hell you want to call it. Never thought it was going to be like a clashing of that. Who knew that 2 fandoms like that were going to clash for all this? I don't know. I just hate the fact that that you just have to like spam the absolute shit out of your Twitter. It's like, can we just I know I'm so anti-Snyder right now, right? I just hate spamming. I don't want to spam my fucking Twitter with like the same thing over and over and over and over again. I think it kind of loses a little bit when that's the case, when you have just people that are just tweeting 20 things of the same thing kind of thing. It's like, that really counts? But I guess so. Whatever. But anyways, just make sure because if you don't do it right, guys, that lovely side of the fandom will call you out for it like they called me out for it, because that's what they like to do. Make sure you type out Army of the Dead. I would say type out Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. Don't put a hashtag for Army of the Dead, okay? You can't hashtag Army of the Dead. You have to hashtag Oscars fan favorite and hashtag sweepstakes, okay? Don't retweet somebody. Don't quote tweet. There's stupid rules, man. This is why I don't like the whole fucking tweet thing. It's dumb. It's just, go to the website and vote. Can we just do that instead? I mean, that's why I'm like, I hate the whole tweeting thing, because there's like, oh, you got to do this, you gotta post a selfie of yourself looking to the left, and you gotta hold up a copy. No, it's like there's all these rules when it comes to tweeting. It's like, shut up. Can we just go to the website and vote? But yeah, you have to follow the Academy. You have to do all that. I think it's like a marketing thing for the Academy, because they know that the people have just lost interest in this shit, which of course we'll talk about that certain thing that's going to be happening for the Oscars in a little bit. But yeah, there's all this kind of stuff. So yeah, make sure you type out Army of the Dead. Don't hashtag it. And then put hashtag Oscars fan favorite. And then you have, hey, people in other countries, they put a U in favorite. So I'm like, all right, are they looking at that too? Because there's that as well. There's just so many different things. But make sure you go to the website. Make sure you go to the website and, this website right here, and actually put in your vote. I think they're going to look at that a little bit more. than all this tweeting stuff. But and then, like I said, if you do it wrong, that lovely side of the fandom will definitely mention. They'll definitely mention that that you did it wrong, because that's what came at me. And I'm like, yeah, but at least I went to the damn website and voted, for God's sakes. Joey Henderson, thank you for the $5 super chat. What if Snyder did a Snyder Cut watch party on the 1-year anniversary and then announced Justice League 2 and 3? Hey, it's a nice dream to have. I would love that, but I don't know if he's actually going to do that. That'd be pretty sweet if he actually did do that next month. I was thinking about doing also a watch party when it came to that, or at least do somebody's going to actually watch Zack Snyder's Justice League. But yeah. But right now, I think he's more focused on Rebel Moon and Army of the Dead right now. I don't know. But that would be pretty interesting. And then the whole cast just like came in, just like Henry Cavill came in for the Man of Steel watch. That would be crazy. Yeah. But then we'd wake up with soiled sheets. Yeah, because that would be a definite wet dream right there. Anyways, I just got weird with this whole thing. But thank you, Joey, for the $5 super chat. So there you go. But yeah, guys, make sure you vote. I mean, tweet it out as much as you can. I'm not going to say for you not. If you want to tweet it out 20 times a day, go for it. I'm just saying I'm not going to do that. But I put my vote in, and every day I will be tweeting out Army of the Dead, Oscar's fan favorite, sweepstakes, and we should be good. Okay.